おやおや、なんか配信が途中で消えてたんで続きやってます。じゃあメイン進めましょうか。十字路か。ファストトラベルを使ってここまで行けば十字路か。パーティーはこれで行くか。また十字路へ行く。行きましょう。このいやー、この格好変だろう。なんか一回もかっこいいなっていう装備に出会ってないんだけど大丈夫か。これなんだ。
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press? Our forces are cunning and sharp.
Fenrir's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome.
いつもすみませんね。名前何でしたっけ。管理人。管理人って名前だったっけ。なんか名前なかったっけこの人。ごめん、ちょっとトイレ行ってきます。戻りました。よいしょ。 そういや、ここ探索してなかったね。あ、ここ鎧売ってるじゃん。あ、ここ、ここお金じゃない。お金で買うんじゃないんだ。でも買おう。これも買う。見た目がダサいんで。装備を非耐性。あ、でもこれ兜に合ってる。あ、でも見た目あれか。一回部屋に帰んなきゃ帰れないか。あれ、他の装備は売ってないの？足とか。他にお店ないの？あった。
What does spirit spend
あ、
money
貴重品。
on? Never mind. What do you have?
これは買っとかなきゃな。これ何？これも貴重品。入手したら全てのダメージ耐久的か短久的に。かっこいいんだけどこの装備。でも買えないから一回戻るか。じゃあ着替えます。東大。そっかそっか、実質じゃないと着替えれないんだって。見た目衣装箱みたいなのあったもんな。外見。あれさっき買ったやつってどれだっけ？これ？鎧はカジュアルな服装向けにデザインされた。ムービーで表情がおかしくなる可能性があり。なんだよそれ。 俺さっき買ったやつどれだっけな。これ、いやグリフォンのなんちゃらかんちゃらだよね。あれ、これが外見。あれ、グリフォンのなんちゃらっての俺買わなかったっけさっき。あれ、買ったよね。あれ、もしかして他のキャラのやつ。違うな。あれ、間違えた。あれ、さっき買ったやつってどれだ。ん、服じゃないのか。違うな。あれ、どこ行った。カジュアルウェアとか言わないよね。あれ、交換したよなさっき。あれで、これは一回着たことあるよね。あれ、おかしいな。あれ、 あれ確かに俺買ったと思ったんだけどな。外見はアイテムスロットに適用され、装備したアイテムの外見より優先される。こっちカジュアルか。あれ、いや、こっちをこれにして、こっちはこれにして、あれ、俺グリフォンの服買ったと思ったんだけどな。どこ行った？これを、まあまあ別にこれはこれでいいんだけど、あれ、仲間の服じゃないよね。さっき交換したやつどこ行った？確か見た目装備って書いてたけど、どっか行っちゃったな。ないよね。あれ、勘違いか？ おかしいな。確かに買ったと思ったんだが。どこだっけあれ。共同墓地。あれ、墓地でさっき交換したと思ったんだけど。墓地じゃない、十字路、十字路やね。墓地。さっきのとこで俺交換したよな。
The voices again.
してなかったっけかな。
The deeper currents.
むむむ。
So, Tosh, Lords of Fortune. You're treasure hunters, right?
Yep.
And that includes ruins? Elven ruins?
ってるよね。
Yep.
I see. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
うん、なくなってるけど、あれ、おかしいな。まあいっか。格好がすごいな。いや、この見た目がごつすぎるからちょっとおしゃれな外見装備買ったはずなんだけどな。なんでないんだろう。おかしいな。グリフォンなんちゃらかんちゃらって書いてたよね。あれ、もういいか。ここ、ここベララと二人。まあいいか、いっか。そっか、ベララと二人っすか。あ、もしかしてあれか、途中で仲間に加わるから、誰かが。
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
なんで
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met, well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
死んでいるのかいないのかどっち
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying?
外見のやつちょっと俺ミスってるなこれ海岸と企画する
Accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
すげえとこだな絶対暮らしたくねえ
Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
よいしょ
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
Here we go.
Careful, Rook. It singled you out.
真っ暗なんですけど入りたくねえこの中
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
この人もじゃあパーティーに入るのかな。いつか。
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What does that mean?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. A fine hit, Brooke.
めっちゃ湧いてきますけど大丈夫か。強くはない。
We have them now. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it.
Yeah! ダメージ食らってしまいましたが、ショートボール。
We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
ああ、あれと同じパターンか。
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
で、こいつをあそこに持ってけば。消えちゃう。
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
金を解放。
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Balara, and it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fae?
Oh, just a little.
At them!
Hitting us from range.
やっべ。嘘減る。
For sure.
Behind you, Luke!
やばいやばいやばいやばい。気づけばすごい減っている。
They're firing at us!
死滅を負荷。いってこれまたウィプスか。なんか隠れてる。どっかにあるか。あれない。そこウィプスが必要ですよね。どっかにあるはず。上か。違うか。ないな。どこだ。なんかこっから持っていくみたいな感じの作りには見えるが、なさそう。これ持っていけないもんね。ないな。ないな。 これどっから持ってくんだ。どっかに隠れてる。時間制限があるやつだからちょっと離れたところにありそうなんだけど、
This magic, it drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
吸い込む。これ入っちゃいけないやつ。
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps
こ
around.
れ
Then I shall call for aid. They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
あ、こいつがウィプスを呼んでくれるのか。
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
あとどこだ。向こう。上から通って指輪ゲット。
Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
Can't do this without a wisp.
でもう一個が向こう。
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door.
これで OK。
Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here.
レイピアゲット。
Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. I spy trouble ahead.
え、 いやいやいやいや。
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
登れません。そっからか。
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
Spent some time in Arlathan.
The old elven forest? You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground. Here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlathan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Okay.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
あと
Excellent.
は
Approach the
ウィ
body
プス
and we'll begin.
I'll need a wisp.
By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down...
So don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls.
見て届くんかい。
Their death feeds us!
For sure.
We strike together!
たいんですけど、行きたいんですけど。
We are unstoppable. Ranged incoming.
敵強っ。よいしょ。回復。これ効くんのかな。回復できてない。イージー。早くクールダウン終われ。よし。はい。
Well struck, Rook!
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
ここ壊せる。これ壊せない。あ、反対側？向こうか。逆かい。逆だった。宝箱。兜ゲット。 いらねえ。かぶりたくねえ、あんな。え、俺一人？嘘でしょ。いる。落ちるってこれ、この人の魔法出せんのかな。ちょい遠距離をやりたいんだ俺は。ガードがうまくできない。ドーンすっげえ強い。
Good work, everyone.
Into the fray!
I'm ready.
I can't see a thing!
なんその波動砲。
You got it.
ちょこまかちょこまかと。
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
Okay.
I see someone by the crate.
I don't think they're Venatori. Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The sunken star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right.
.こんなんで壊せるわけないか。なるほどね。
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the limbs.
Got it.
Shattering those chains will ring the bell.
ひどい。助けて。
You got it.
それは、あ、そっか、それはガードできないんじゃん。それはガードできないんじゃん。
Finish them quickly!
Ready here.
I see we've company. Hail!
There.
They're attacking from afar!
Ready for a follow-up.
A gift of the gods! I am empowered!
Ah, ja.
I'm ready.
An attack from afar!
危ない。
Well done!
これで最後かな。
That's the last chain.
We must return to the lower level to ring the bell.
やべ。ポーション使っちゃった。んで、こっから降りて。 どうせまたここで戦うんでしょ。なんか回復アイテムいっぱいあるし、
The
そこら
ritual
辺
to
に。
wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
Their wills falter.
来たー。
Have at them!
いや、ガードのタイミングマジ早く出しすぎちゃうよね。
I feel a blessing. Obey and stop that.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer.
回復。
Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
Our wills falter.
Looks injured!
やばい。わけわからん、わけわからん。
We're halfway there.
みんなー、危ねえ。とりあえず一人回復で。敵をまとめてドン。
Range demon!
Hold fast!
なんかでかいの来たよ。
That spot, move!
雑魚じゃな、周りの。あぶぶぶ。
Emmerich, now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
It worked! Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
行きましょう。
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after a slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
Manfred を連れてきてくれれば。
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course!
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred!
喋れるんかい。
The Grand Necropolis was at peace
喋れると
again,
言えるのが悪い。
and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies, like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands. Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon. But the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus.
元気になった？
You're back.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tosh, our Dragon Hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met.
So, a Dragon Hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no right call. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back, whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours, until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
これ全員揃ったか。
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
やっぱそうなるよね。本当はお前んとこのドラゴンを倒したかったんだけど、勝てなかったのよ。あれ、強化できるかな。
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
ポイントが足りない。もうちょい貯めなきゃな。 あ、またルーンゲット。ポーション数プラス1。あ、欲しい。欲しいな、これ。入れるか。これもいいじゃん。貫通。間違えた。スキルはスキルポイント2。何あげよう。何あげようか。スキル。これなんだ。爆発探検。めっちゃいいじゃん。勢いプラス10%。仲間エムリック。でもエムリック連れていくかわからんな。また会話、どっか誰かいる。ナーブ、ダブリン、エムリック。ナブコ。
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep? I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Have you tried tea?
You think that works?
It does if you believe. Okay. What works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Did you get the bastard?
Yeah. I got him. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
実はよく寝れてる。
When I close my eyes, I see everything the gods have done, but not what I should do next. I don't know what's going to happen.
You and me both. Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
この恋愛要素あるからな、ちょっと。でもまあいいや。これやったらどうなるんだろう。試してみようか。
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
Well, I might be.
I know the feeling.
あれでなんかあれだよね、戦闘とかエンディングとかちょっと変わるのかな、上がると。あと誰だっけ、あ、ダブリン。おう、あーさんだっけ、なんだっけ、あさん。耳片方ピーンなって。
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
これサブクエっすね。ジャーナルを開いて、オリガン、ドッグタウンに戻れ。このまま直で行くか。このカードの顔怖えんだけど、みんな。ダブリンこんな顔してねえだろ。ベラとターシュのコンビがなんか戦いやすかった。
You have been followed. Inquire about
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city.
Why does everyone call him the Viper?
Brooke, hey.
これじゃねえ、これサブクエだ。
Please.
So, those artifacts you find,
Yeah.
you sell them?
Let's go.
No quitting!
痛いです、痛いです、痛いです。ちょっと回復。
For sure.
They're hitting us from there!
We're losing hard. Right! Watch your back!
回復
For sure. Finish him. Yeah.
So, those artifacts you find, you sell them?
Some of them. The rest go to Shiv.
Who's Shiv?
Elven guy. He's from a Dalish clan that works with us.
A clan works with you?
Yeah. Shiv makes sure we don't sell anything sacred to your people.
Huh.
キャラによって会話変わるんだね。組み合わせで。
Hey,
What's
Oh.
happening to this city? I wish there was something I could do.
What could we do?
Why did Morgan want to meet in Minrathous? Isn't she helping the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan?
Indeed. But today we have a guest, and she needed the anonymity that only a city provides.
Well, look who it is.
Good to see you, Lace.
Rook, you remember how Varric and I served the Inquisition? Well, this is Inquisitor Llewellyn, the woman who led us all.
It's an honor to meet you.
Relax. I won't be trying to arrest you like the first warden.
You heard about that?
Dorian Pavis is an old friend. He filled me in. Indeed. You have had many eyes upon you, Rook.
Morrigan and Harding have told me about what you've accomplished since taking over for Varric. You've put together an impressive team, and you've got the best chance, maybe the only chance, to stop Elganon and Gillenane. I won't let you down. Don't worry about me. Worry about the people you've recruited and about the people depending on you. I'm asking you to take down a pair of gods. You're not going to be able to do that if you're worried about my approval. But if you listen to your friends and remember the people you're fighting for, you'll get through this. We've got the makings of a good team, I think. We'll do our best.
And while you do so, Rook, the Inquisitor will do her best to ensure that the rest of the world remains intact. A daunting prospect, given that most of the South is under siege by Darkspawn.
It's that bad?
If not for the Inquisitor, the South would have collapsed completely. She has not been idle while you assembled your team.
I thought the gods were mostly active up here. It's really that bad in the south.
Elganon and Gillenane have indeed restricted their activities to the north. But the forces they deployed to the south, the strange new Darkspawn, have spread fear and corruption greater than any blight in history.
We think their goal is to prevent the south from rallying to aid any war effort up here. It's working. The armies of the south have their hands full protecting their own cities. But some friends and I are doing what we can to rally them together. Again, the south is my problem, not yours, Rook. You stop the gods, and I'll make sure the rest of Thedas doesn't fall to the blight.
人脈。
I've been having trouble getting people in authority to listen to us. If you help with some of your political strength...
My political strength? Tevinter hates me. The Venatori helped make sure of that. And while I have a few friends in the Wardens, their leadership hasn't much cared for me since we clashed at Adamant Fortress.
The Inquisitor did not come all this way to leave you with empty words, however. She brought something no one else could.
A wolf statuette? Something to do with Solus?
I found it right around the time Solus's ritual failed, when he was pulled into the Fade. We've examined the magic, and it's tied to the veil. To him. Somehow.
Solus is ancient, and his magic is part of him in a way far beyond that of mortals. I suggest you take it to the crossroads and see if something in the lighthouse calls to it. Perhaps it will yield some insight into your new ally.
Right now, Solus is giving us the information we need to track down the gods.
Yes, he is a vital source of information and advice, just as he was to the Inquisition before. He is the Dread Wolf. He led a rebellion that lasted centuries. How many alliances do you think he has made and broken?
Solus was... important to me. If this statuette helps you understand him, if it uncovers something that... Honestly, I don't know. I wish I did. But this feels like a part of him. And whatever he and I once were, I think... I hope... it might help you.
We should go, Inquisitor. The armies in the south need you.
Right. Harding, stay sharp. You're my eyes in the north.
Always, Inquisitor.
Rook, good luck. If I come across anything else that can help, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
よし。さあ、時間が来てしまいましたので、ちょっとここで終わりたいと思います。オープンワールドではなくなったけども、クエストは結構ね、いっぱいあって、飽きさせないような感じにはなってる。
I wasn't expecting to see a resurgence of the Venator. Venatorians, shadow dragons, all they do is make things complicated for the rest of us.
At least the shadow dragons are good.
では今回はここまでにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。次回もまた。